Hello and welcome to Go Beyond Betty. It is the holiday season, we have parties, and it's time to make an appetizer. And who wants to do a lot of work and a lot of fuss? Nobody. So today I have a 3-ingredient appetizer for you that's super easy and people inhale it. It's called Devil's on Horseback. Such a strange name. I don't know who named it or where it came from, but they're delicious. So all you're gonna need is some fresh dates. These are May-Jewel dates. They're in the produce section, not down the aisle. They're not dried, they're fresh. You need some goat cheese, and you need bacon. Not thick cut bacon, that won't work. You need a thin bacon, but a good bacon. I like this low sodium one from Costco. It peels off really well, easy to work with, and it's not quite as salty. So let's get started. We're gonna have to start with taking the pit out of the date. These are pretty big, so they have a pit inside, and they often have a little part, not this, like where the stem is. Cut it in half. These are so big, you could easily probably get away with cutting it into thirds. And this is what the little stem part looks like. We don't want that. All right, so now that they are all cut mostly into thirds, some of them, if they were smaller, I did half, otherwise a third, because they're big things. Now we need some goat cheese. I would not recommend using a flavored one, just stick with a classic. Good old Costco, you get 2 of these. I just use a small spoon. You're only gonna need just a tiny little bit. Don't overstuff them. That's all I'm trying to say. Less is more. And I like goat cheese, one, because it has that nice tang, but it's also kind of moldable. It has a texture of clay, so you can really smash it in there. Last thing, get your bacon out. And I don't need all of it, but you're gonna wanna cut it into thirds because you don't need that much. And I find that scissors work the best. If you don't need all of the bacon, go with the leaner pieces because the fattier ones, it's just so much grease in the oven, and that's why I use the parchment paper instead of my silk pads. I find that then you can't get those clean very well. So I'm gonna go right with the middle section. Wrap it around, that's it. You really don't need to secure it because it's already pretty tacky. Same with the goat cheese. If you want, you can make sure the seam is on the bottom. So start on the bottom, finish on the bottom. Get your oven at 425. We're gonna get these pretty hot. Easy as that, throw them in the oven. So about a half an hour at 425, just watch them. If you feel the bottom is getting too brown, then turn it off, broil, and then keep a really good eye on it for maybe 3 minutes. And then the top will be delicious and golden, perfectly browned, and hot as hell. So don't eat one right away. Wait a few minutes, and they are so delicious and sweet and crunchy and chewy and salty. It's everything all in one, the delicious naughtiness of the holidays. So thank you for joining me at Go Beyond Betty, where you are taking whisks in the kitchen. We'll see you again next time. Bye.